Hello, my name is Davis Gilbert, and today I'm talking to you about the importance of self-actualization. Why do you suppose we are here? Because we walked here. No, I mean here on Earth, because Earth can support life. No, I mean why are we anywhere? Why do we exist? Because we were born. Forget it. I will, thank you. Now this is a humorous comic strip, Calvin and Hobbes, but the questions it asks, why are we here? What is our purpose? How do we fill the hole inside of us? How do we reach our full potential? These are questions that every single one of us has asked ourselves or are continuing to ask ourselves. This is Abraham Maslow. He was an American psychologist who, instead of focusing on the negatives of humanity's psyche, was focused on the positives. What makes us want to grow as people? What makes us want to become the best people we can possibly be? He had a theory, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. He says that each need forms a pyramid. The ones at the bottom have to be filled before you can move on to the ones on top of them. The first four, physiological, safety, love and belonging, and esteem needs, are all deficiency needs. This means that as these needs are met, the motivation to achieve them decreases. Now the top of the pyramid is self-actualization. This is different. Motivation actually increases as this need is met, because as you get better at your craft or your art, you continue to have the motivation to continue to do it. As Maslow said, if you plan on being anything less than you are capable of being, you'll probably be unhappy all the days of your life. So what is self-actualization? Well, it means creating meaning for yourself. It means looking at your life, seeing where you are deficient, and taking the necessary steps to achieve your goals. It is not driven by money or wealth or status, but purely intrinsically, because you want to get better at whatever it is you feel you have to do, whatever your calling is. And the characteristics of self-actualized people are great. It means you see the world and you accept it in a very stoic way, but you still hope for more. You're problem-centered, both in the external world as well as in your internal life. There's spontaneity, again, in your actions, in your thoughts, and your deeds. And lastly, these people love and need solitude. They need the independence to really focus on their craft. And how do we measure self-actualization? Well, according to Maslow, it was through peak experiences. These are the experiences that leave you with awe or wonder or joy. And it makes you just think back to them and just think how great that experience was, how great that moment was. Well, you can quantify that and see, am I becoming self-actualized? Self-actualizers are free from the need for social comparison, for acceptance, because they have their own laws they follow, their own moral code, their own justification, their own individuality. And the behavior that leads to self-actualization is actually simple. It's about experiencing life with new eyes, like a child would. About trying something new. It's learning something new about yourself or those around you. It's about having the courage to take it one step out of your comfort zone, and then one more. And pretty soon you're running. But what if we don't self-actualize? And what is the danger if we do not? If we fall into a life of habit and routine, if complacency and apathy are what we are structuring our life upon, then there's a good chance we will never self-actualize. Self-actualization takes courage. It takes looking at yourself and thinking, well, I'm not happy now, but how can I find the steps to reach that happiness? How can I find the fulfillment and meaning that every single human wants in their life? Because the danger is that we don't start doing this now, in 20, 30 years, we may wake up and realize we're living a life of guilt, depression, or self-hatred, because we did not become all we were truly meant to be. But there's hope. People see these symptoms as negative, but instead Maslow saw them as a warning, a wake-up call of the body's response saying, please, change your behavior, change your attitude, change your life. And that's actually very heartwarming, because these negative symptoms can lead to beautiful, wonderful outcomes. And it's not easy. Change comes through pain, and it comes through constantly working hard to cultivate good habits that stick with you every day. But if you do that, you may find that you've become the person you've always meant to be. A musician must make music. An artist must paint. A poet must write if he is to be ultimately at peace with himself. So please, find your passions. Find what gives you that spark of life. And cultivate the habits necessary to self-actualize. Thank you very much.